Chuango WS-105 is a versatile 2-in-1 device. It can act as a wireless strobe siren for Chuango alarm systems, and by itself, it is also a standalone on-site wireless alarm host. It comes in a very compact package, only consists of a box, the user manual, and the siren strobe unit itself. The unit will be automatically turned on when AC power is connected and switched on. The strobe siren is compatible with all Chuango remote controllers and sensors. Here I have 3 remote controllers, which consist of the old and new generation models. All 3 are not yet connected to the strobe siren. As you can see here, it does not respond to all the presses on remote controllers. To record wireless accessories, what we need to do is just press once the connect button, wait for a beep sound from the strobe siren, then simply press a button on the remote controller. You will hear a beep sound when the pairing is successful. I will repeat the process for the other 2 remote controllers. Now the strobe siren is responsive to all 3 remote controllers. Arm, disarm, arm, and disarm. To build a standalone system, besides the remote controllers, we also need to pair some sensors. Let's record a magnetic sensor here. The procedure is the same. Instead of pressing the remote controller's button, we trigger the contact sensor to record. The strobe siren can record up to 40 wireless accessories to form an effective alarm system by itself. We shall now do the testing. Arm the strobe siren. When sensor is being triggered, the strobe blinks and siren hoots. Of course, as an on-site alarm, it does not have call-out capability. The unit has a built-in backup battery that can provide up to 8 hours standby. Thus, it is still operational when being cut off from the AC power. Okay, now we will look at how the WS-105 works as a wireless strobe siren for alarm system. Here we have a CG-A9 which connected to a remote controller and a contact sensor. The WS-105 have yet to connect it to the alarm system. To integrate the strobe siren into the alarm system, we press the connect button on WS-105, wait for the record cue tone, then press the arm button or SOS button on alarm host. When you hear another beep sound from WS-105, the pairing is done. Let's try this out. Arm the A9 and trigger its contact sensor. The strobe siren is now act in accordance to the A9 system. Another point is the role of WS-105 as wireless strobe for alarm system and as on-site alarm host can coexist. Here you see it responded to A9 arming signal and at the same time still act on triggering of its own sensor. WS-105 also have some typical Chuango alarm features like panic or SOS button, silent arm, and silent disarming, and home mode. Talk about home mode. If we press the home button twice, the strobe LEDs will be on as night light. For the sensors that connecting to WS-105, you can rearrange the jumpers to group the sensors into the so-called independent delay zone. The jumper arrangement setting can be found on the user manual. The exit delay is useful to allow time for the users to make exit after pressing arm button. This is necessary in cases where the alarm host placement is too far for them to arm the system from outside of premise. You need to re-record the sensor whenever you have changed its jumper setting, as the unit code has been modified following the jumper's rearrangement. The exit delay can be set to either 15 or 30 seconds. For 15 seconds delay, press twice the connect button on the strobe, then press arm button on the remote. The strobe will beep once every 5 seconds for 15 seconds. During this period, it ignores the signal from sensors in the delay zone. It will react to delay zone sensors upon 15 seconds complete, but it will again count for 15 seconds before activate the siren and strobe. If situation warrant, or simply because you prefer so, you can have multiple siren strobe connected to your alarm host. Here I have 3 for demo. Okay, instead of the sensors, let me just press the panic button. That's all for some features roundup of WS-105. I'll see you around.